this idea of like, it's not journalism, it's just clickbaity. Well, then I'm going to come for you too. And I'm going to say this. Glamour isn't journalism then. It's just the ad business. It's not an article of unbiased opinions. It's a moneymaker. And you need clicks to survive. This video is going to get no reach, but I refuse to be silenced, and I refuse. You guys asked for it, so let's dive in. How exactly does Glamour Magazine or other online publications make money off their content? And of course, this is in regards to Stephanie McNeil's hit piece on content creators in Glamour Magazine when she referred to us as Mommy Sleuths inside the Blake Lively hate campaign fueled by Mommy Sleuths. Now, Stephanie had doubled down on her Instagram in regards to this and basically said, you know, I get paid the same regardless. The problem is the content creators. And she might not be lying about that piece. I genuinely do not know how much she gets paid and if there are bonuses attached to her content doing really well. There may be. There may not be. But don't tell me, as the ads flip here while I'm talking, that there isn't a benefit to Glamour when they have something go viral. So we're going to look into that right now. Now, there's going to be two main types of ads. One are going to be ad clicks. That makes sense, right? You click on the ad, they get paid. And so every time you visit a Glamour Magazine article or any corporate media site, you're not just reading the news. They are presenting you with advertising while you're there, and you have the option to click an ad. Now, the one that you're probably a little bit more used to seeing is the pay per impression ads. Now, with pay per impression ads, even if no one clicks, Glamour is still going to make money on that ad just by showing it, just by having it there. In magazine advertising, the pay per impression means that essentially advertisers are making money for every 1,000 views. So just because you're scrolling through an ad, you're going to be helping Glamour make money. And of course, the cost and what's made is going to vary based on factors like magazine circulation, ad size, frequency of insertions, etc. If you were on the live yesterday, you would have seen that one in real time and you might remember what happened. And it's probably going to happen again because there's a type of ad that's used. Let's see if it happens. Look at all these ads. Oh, there's one. See how this ad automatically starts playing? So it's a different one than was there yesterday, but it still proves my point. This ad automatically started playing, a video ad. Typically, what you're going to see is you watch for 30 seconds and Glamour makes money. But if you watched my video yesterday, remember it kept playing and the audio was driving me crazy. And I eventually scrolled down to see what was playing. And it was, I think, an Amazon Prime Plus or something show, which actually was something I would watch. So I sat there, I scrolled down, I watched it, and I was like, I actually want to watch this show. And I wrote it down as something to watch. They got paid. Glamour made money just based on me, and they're making money right now, just me scrolling down and playing this ad. I don't even really know what it is. It looks like Reese Witherspoon. Oh, it's for Glamour. There you go. But these ads, these video ads are going to be one form. And there's going to be other ones as well. It's not as easy to spot, but there's going to be other ones as well as just having you scroll through and them being seen is going to make them money. It's really a trying to get clicks game at the end of the day. And what bothers me the most is the fact that Glamour Magazine through Stephanie McNeil is trying to make this seem like, well, it's just content creators. Content creators are the problem. They're getting paid for this. Citizen journalists, they are coming up with drama so you get paid, or so they get paid. They're sketchy. Girl, that's how your company makes money. And watch my reels and watch my video from yesterday when I connect the dots to advanced publications. It's all connected. Follow the money. You don't get to a 13.9 personal net worth, 1.9 billion personal net worth unless media is profitable. I'm sorry, you just don't. That's the reality of it. These type of business people, men and women, although it's usually men, honestly, that you see at that level, they aren't getting into media because it's losing money. And in fact, they're pushing up against the content creators right now because it is starting to lose money because people have lost faith in traditional and legacy media. But that's not our fault. That's your fault at the end of the day. So how are these ads placed? And now that can get a little convoluted, but essentially advertisers can bid for space on high traffic sites. So again, if you have Glamour, which say is consistently on front page of Google, and they're able to show a certain amount of traffic per day or per month, those bids are going to be higher. Ad networks also auto place ads in articles with high reach. That can happen as well. And look, I'm not associated with Glamour, so I don't know which way they're going with their ads, but these are just some ways it is done. And if an article goes viral, of course, ad prices increase. So Glamour makes even more. All right. So the more traffic an article gets on Glamour, the higher the ad rates and the more money overall through ad rates, click per people clicking the ads themselves, just the viewing of the ads. That is all money that's going to Glamour. And it's just so fascinating to me that traditional legacy media is trying to play it off as, the content creators are creating all this drama because they make money if you click and watch a video. I can nearly guarantee that Glamour is making more money per 1,000 views than content creators are through YouTube. I can nearly guarantee that. So what are the type of ads that we're going to see as well? Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? You're going to have the banner type ads. That's going to be the first one that you see. Those are the big ads at the top or even at the bottom. If you click on one, Glamour gets paid instantly. Typically, now I'm not saying this is how Glamour's running it. Typically in the industry, if you don't click that banner ad, but you see it, it's hard not to see it. It is a banner ad. They still get paid, but it's a fraction of the cost. So they're not making as much, but it's going to add up a lot because if you think about it, how many people are just viewing the page, they're still getting paid whether people click or not. You're going to see sponsored content as well. Now, what is that, you may ask? Let's find some, my friend. Let's find some. Oh, the cover girl. That is probably some kind of affiliate marketing, I would imagine. If you click on that and you purchase through there, they likely get an affiliate fee or payout on that. There's some of it, most popular. Okay, so I want you to keep this in mind. So we're looking at sponsored content, also often called native ads. So this most popular here. Now I have the song from Wicked stuck in my head. It's still the one through here with Stephanie McNeil, but still this one. They're pushing her ad, or they're pushing this article hard. There's more CoverGirl, right? I have no doubt if you click on that and you purchase that they're getting an affiliate fee on that. I'd put money on it. Again, most popular, more ads, video ads continuing to play, more makeup ads. Again, I'd be pretty sure they're going to get a fee for that. But where I was trying to find to show you guys more like this. So I want you to start looking for more like this. Here we are at the bottom, or trending stories is another one, or keep going. Sponsored links by Taboola. Sponsored links. Money, money, money. Money, 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 money. Money. Sorry to sing to you guys. I'm sorry. It was very early to hear me sing. That was unnecessary. Very unnecessary. Okay, so if you see sections like most popular, trending stories, more like this, there's a strong chance that those are being monetized in one of three ways. Now, internal native ads, they're links to other articles on the site itself. So it's usually going to be internal, right? Internal native ads. Like, you liked that, so check out more by Stephanie McNeil. The point here is to keep you on the platform longer, because that's going to increase ad impressions. Because if you go from one Stephanie McNeil ad to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, they're getting money all the way up on every time you click an article. And again, we could take Stephanie at face value and say, look, she doesn't make any money on this other than her paycheck. Does she get bonuses? Does she get extra if they make $2 million off an ad? I don't know. It would require Stephanie being honest about that. Now, second way that this can happen is external sponsored ads. So some recommended articles, sometimes you might notice that they look a little bit like sketchy, and they're actual paid placements from brands, PR firms, or even other social media companies. And then 3 is algorithm clickbait ads. So Glamour might use, now this isn't speculation because it's here, Outbrain's one of them, or this Tabula, there it is, to populate more like this with sponsored viral content from other sites. So more money. So even when linking internally, the goal is monetization. More time on the site equals more ad revenue. And that's the same thing with everything, right? When people talk about the algorithm on Instagram or Facebook, people start to trash the algorithm and they go, it's not pushing my content or it's pushing this content. Ultimately, the algorithm is trying to keep you on pages longer, because the longer you're on Instagram, the longer you're on Facebook, the more you're doom scrolling, the more these platforms can charge for ad placement. So it's just something to keep in mind as well. Now, how are these trending stories monetized? In an article, so for example, if this Glamour article is going viral because Blake Lively is a hot topic right now, and maybe everyone, there's some theories, and I'm not going to say these theories are wrong, that not only, now one I will say first before I say the theory, if you're Glamour, you really don't want to go against Blake Lively, all right? Because you're getting cut off from WME clients. And not only that, but Blake Lively's traditionally been kind of a Met Gala darling. And, well, who does advanced publications and Conte? Now I can't remember the name of the company, but advanced publications essentially own, well, Vogue, GQ, all these other publications as well, right? So you don't really want to go against Anna Wintour and her Met Gala darling, right? So that's also something to keep in mind. But when we look at this, other than that, there are some people that are saying, maybe this is rage clicking, right? Trying to get people's attention. People are pissed, so they click it. That could also be a reason. But often when these articles are trending or getting really high traffic, brands and ad networks may bid higher to have their ads show up next to it. So again, higher traffic equals higher ad rates. Media outlets prioritizing stories that keep users clicking or maybe feed into drama benefits them. More page views equals more revenue per visitor, even if they don't click any ads directly. The more controversial the article, the more clicks, and the more valuable those ad spots become. So, the trending story at the end of the day, what Stephanie McNeil was trying to put out to people on her Instagram video is, I make the same regardless. And that may be true, but that's wildly misleading in terms of media manipulation, narrative control, and who's getting paid for what. So she may or may not, although it's hard for me to believe there's no bonus or anything. And, if I worked for people that individually are worth 13.9 billion, I might be trying to negotiate a higher pay. I don't know. That's just me. But, at the end of the day, when we look at that trending story, it's not just a trending story you clicked. That is a ad revenue machine you just clicked. And again, another thing to keep in mind is the potential for these hidden commissions. Are there affiliate ads, right? Like the ones that I said, usually you're going to see that for makeup. And we saw a bunch for CoverGirl. So if an article mentions a product, sometimes you'll see clothing, books too, can be those. Your makeup's usually the most obvious one, but clothing and books can be as well. It's often an affiliate link. So you buy something after clicking, they get more money out of the sale. They're like double, triple, quadruple dipping within one article. And Stephanie's out here trying to take down content creators that are creating content that's getting YouTube views. It's just wild to me. It's wild to me. And even articles that might be, Blake Lively's best red carpet looks, it's very possible that all the links that they put in that article are also affiliate links. Like, it's just wild to me. And so we can look at, like, why do they lie about this? Well, legacy media, they like to say, we don't make money from these articles. Just like Stephanie McNeil said. But the reality is they want to seem unbiased, right? We're not financially motivated. Only the content creators are financially motivated. 2, they're relying on public trust, which is continuing to devolve day by day. And if it now comes out, whoops, sorry guys. Oh shoot, was that me? Did I do that? If it now comes out that they are doing things for clicks, that can be very problematic. And they're also gatekeeping. They don't want us, citizen journalists, content creators, whatever name you want to go by, to have a seat at the table. They just don't. But here's the thing. If Steph McNeil and Glamour is going to try and come for content creators with this idea of like, it's not journalism, it's just clickbaity, well, then I'm going to come for you too. And I'm going to say this. Glamour isn't journalism then. It's just the ad business. It's not an article of unbiased opinions. It's a moneymaker. And you need clicks to survive. That's why you manufacture scandals. And not only that, because of the way the internet's going, you need to hold on to those connections to WME, to Tree Payne, to Ari Emanuel, and their clients now more than ever. However, what 2025 has done is brought the people together. And in one thing that those empowered don't want is the public coming together and exposing their lies. So congratulations, Glamour. That is exactly what you did with this article. And it is an honor to break down how magazines make money on their ads or make money on their articles, which is essentially an ad. Now that I think about it. All right, my friends, let me know in the comments what you think about this. Share with someone because we already know my content gets no views ever since I talked about Nick Shapiro and Black Box. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. What I found nobody wants to hear.